on with our roof construction on our Rammed Earth Geothermal Greenhouse. And we left off with getting all of our back rafter beams prepped. What did we do there, babe?
We cut them, not in a bird's mouth.
No, just a common cut.
Common
and
cut?
Seat cut.
Yeah, and James had already shoshugi bond the long pieces of wood, so we had to burn the ends of them after they were cut.
Mm.
And we were just in the process of moving over the rafters to the roof slope of the greenhouse to install them. So we did install them that afternoon, or was it the next day?
Combination of both because we got a lot of rain. We got a few up and then finished off the next day.
Yeah, they look amazing. They really, really, really look nice. Nice and black, and it's just going to be such a beautiful addition to the greenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
So the next step is we have this huge pile of tongue and groove that once we uncovered it from our wood pile with the zoom boom, I noticed how nice it smelled, and I thought it smelled like cedar, but James is saying that it's fir.
Mm-hmm.
But it smells awesome. Mm-hmm. So it's great to have this product and this on site for us to do the next step. But we are thinking that because it's got a little bit of water damage, is that the reason?
Yeah, it's just weathered a bit, so we're going to try to sand it down and see how that goes, just to bring it back.
Yeah. And as you can see, there's a huge pile here, and I get the pleasure of sanding it. So, Bob, don't bark at the chickens. Anyway, so we're going to do a couple of pieces, sand a couple of them just to see what it looks like and if it's going to be worth it and all of that stuff.
It is going to be worth it because we want to leave this a natural. So we will put a clear coat on it to protect from the moisture in the greenhouse.
Yeah.
We're going to be installing the tongue and groove on top of the 4x8 rafters that we've recently installed. And this is going to give like a beam and decking look. It's a pretty traditional look. And we were considering painting the tongue and groove white, but I think it's going to look much better natural because everything else in the greenhouse has a really nice organic look and feel to it.
Yeah.
So we want to continue on with that. But it does have some water damage. I'm hoping that it's just the top layer and the edges, which we'll find out because it's a lot of
wood.
sanding.
It's a lot of wood.
They're 16 feet long and they're a 2x6 tongue and groove.
And we would have to use all of this plus more, right?
Yeah, we're going to be short a bit. I think like more than a bit.
There's a chicken. Hey, White Ginger.
Anyhow, I do have to say thanks to my brother because he had this left over from a project he was working on and
we got it for free.
We did. So, which is a huge bonus. And if we didn't actually pick it up, I would have just went in the garbage, which would have been a shame. So I wasn't actually going to put this in the greenhouse until
really?
No, I wasn't planning on doing it that way.
Okay.
But this is now the plan.
Okay.
It's been the plan for a while because we've had this for about 6 months.
Yeah.
Or more. But anyhow, that's what we got to get at here. Get after. I wish Bob could sand.
I wish all the animals could sand.
You know how they like to dig in the pillows? We should just teach them that it's a pillow.
Can you imagine just strapping a little sander on us? Good job, Bob. A little bit more over there, buddy.
Okay. I have a belt sander too, so we'll try both. See what happens. I just don't know if I have light enough grit with the belt sander. It's a little dangerous. You can take off a lot. We'll try both.
Could we put it through a planer?
You want to hear it go?
Yeah, I want to hear it go get done and get up there.
I mean, a planer might be. Van has one. I can ask him.
3 years ago, I didn't know what a planer was. Now I do.
The problem is, though, it has a beveled edge,
right?
So we'd only catch this edge. The planer might be the best thing, and it would only be like a lot of boards. Oh, look, wait, see? Grab the camera.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, so this is the stuff that's been exposed and it's weathered, which we need to sand. And underneath, ooh, nice. It's still going to need a little bit, but actually not, because once we dig through this, well, we're going to find that it's not as bad as we think.
Okay.
Oop, Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be as bad as we think.
What do you think, Bob?
Bob thinks that he needs a pillow.
He's got one.
I know, but not there. So I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
Clyde, what do you think? You think you're a prince?
These are, I think, something that you can handle quite easily. They're very-
Absolutely.
Do you want to try first, or should I show you how to do?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you just put a little pressure on the edge, it helps. Or you can push straight down. There's two things we can do this. I can do the full boards, but I was gonna probably just start going through, and I can
Pull
do,
the bad one.
well, I can do the real, like, we can see which ones are really bad, but like that one only needs the end. Maybe we should just do it together. Maybe I can. I think I have another sander.
That's on?
Yeah, this one.
Do I have to pull it down and push one?
Yeah.
Oh. It's like the movie Ghost.
So the top layer of the tongue and groove was pretty heavily weathered, but the belt sander's taking it off quite nice. And I only have one belt left for it. So hopefully we have enough. We don't have to make a trip down. This one's damaged. But I'm going over it, getting the heavy stuff off. Then Michelle is doing a pass with the orbital and getting it nice and smooth.
And the edges.
And the edges. Yeah. The belt sander is something you can, here, try something. Hold that trigger down.
Just like that.
Yeah, just pull it.
Woo!
I knew that was going to happen, so.
Thanks for the warning. It's like a vacuum. It's like, whoa.
It's got some horsepower.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway, this is making it a lot easier than me doing a couple of passes with this guy.
yeah, this is I'm using a 60 grit, so it's not terribly smooth, but her going over it one time after, and then if you've never used a belt sander before, you got to be a little careful because you can literally cut a groove with the width of the belt. So you got to be a little careful with how you use it.
Which is why you're using that one and I'm using this one.
I'm ahead of you by 3 boards.
Oh, I thought I was waiting for you. Dad, you stinky, mate.
I'm glad you understand it's temporary.
The stink?
Yeah.
When was the last time you had a shower?
Yesterday?
No, you didn't.
Oh, I didn't.
No.
Day before yesterday.
Yeah. That is so. Whoa, you are. I'm really behind.
Well, I'm having less to sand, and you will too. Like you'll see. Like, see how much less color you have to get. So just do the top pass because I'm still going to go over them. I think.
Okay.
Just so that it's just going to make everything consistent when it's up there.
Yeah.
So if it weathers because we don't stain it, it's going to weather consistent.
Yep.
Assuming I can carpet dry. Take a kiss.
Oh.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
But you should have to go over it less.
Only 8,000 more million gajillion to go.
Put them down.
My skin. Sorry, the thing. Oh, I forgot my scissors. Well, James finally let me quit for the day, and we got a lot of sanding done, and we're only about halfway done, right?
Yeah, close. I didn't count, but I think we're a little more than half.
Yeah. It was a good idea to sand. The wood is looking really, really good. I was completely covered in sawdust, as James is right now holding the camera, but I went and took a shower and I'm feeling fresh, and I thought that it would be fun to bring you into the greenhouse and show you my little experiment that I did in a previous video where I took a whole bunch of old seed packs, mixed it up into a mason jar, and then scattered them into these garden beds. It turned out amazing. I have arugula, all different kinds of lettuce, Swiss chard, baby Swiss chard. I have these amazing Oriental, what are these things called? Mustard greens. So I have all of these amazing greens that are just growing like wild in here. And the best part is that it's basically like a salad bar. So I come in with my bowl. James and I have been eating this every single night for the last however many weeks that it's been growing like this. So I come in with my bowl and I grab just literally a chunk of this stuff. I didn't bring my good scissors. These will have to do.
I was gonna say.
And throw it in the bowl. Grab a little of this. And then we're going to move over to this bed over here, which is another crazy amount of stuff. I've also got some herbs in here too, which makes an awesome salad. So I've got dill and cilantro and tons of spinach on this side. Find a little spot for the bowl. And over here, oh, and this amazing kale. You just grab that, throw that in the bowl. A little over here. And, oh, there's some herbs in there. And it's crazy because this is all, as long as this temperature stays coolish in here, it's all kind of cut and come again stuff. So it doesn't, I don't really have to, prune it nicely. I've been doing this for weeks, like I said, and it's barely made a dent. Can't really tell where I've taken chunks from.
Not at all.
And it's nuts. It's been amazing. So yeah, it took me like 5 seconds. And I've got this bowl of amazing greens. All you have to do is add your toppings. So if you want cherry tomatoes, peppers, what else can you put it? We put feta, and then I make a little dressing with both apple cider vinegar and olive oil. Over top, maybe some nuts in here, and it's good to go. So this turned out amazing. I highly recommend it. We are going to be doing a greenhouse tour in here soon. I've made a few little changes in here and made it really cozy and awesome. That'll be in an upcoming video. But yeah, we're going to go inside and enjoy our salad. Ready? Ready? So we spent the better half of the whole day yesterday sanding all of these boards, and my part is about halfway done. Your part is about 3/4 of the way done.
Yeah, we've got 24 boards done. There's 14 here and about 10 there. So we're about halfway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is just kind of in front of us by the camera there, we have half the boards ready to go up onto the 4x8 beams. I've been running the belt sander through to get the heavy water stains out, and then Michelle's going and cleaning it up with just a finer grit sandpaper on the top and the edges.
Yeah. And moving it over to the pile.
Yeah, so I have about 10 left to do, and unfortunately we are going to be short. I might have said that already, but we're going to have to find some more of this tongue and groove to finish, which I will most likely install somewhat down the road because I just want to keep on focusing on getting the actual roof structure on and keeping the water out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So the plan is for James has all of these belt sanded and I have to do my part. And then there's a few more to go. And then once he gets his part done, he's going to get up into the roof and start installing the
Tongue and groove.
So that's the plan for today.
Yeah, we're getting close to some visual progress.
Yeah.
Sanding isn't really visual,
No.
but it's going to make it much nicer.
Mhm.
We don't want to see watermarks. And as long as I keep it dry, so once it's all installed for what we have, I'm going to have to tarp it until we get the next section of roof on and waterproof.
What's the actual roof going to be? Have we decided? Metal?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not doing shingles out here. It's too many needles.
Okay, let's get to it.
Okay. I was thinking about how long this had lasted for me. It's about 20 years old, and of course it just died. Shouldn't have thought about it, not how good it was. Luckily, one of my neighbors had one to borrow. So,
The only problem with it is that when he's running it, whatever was sanded in it before smells like old farts.
no problem.
Better than hand sanding.
Yeah. Almost there.
Yeah. We keep telling ourselves that.
That's what you gotta do.
That's what we keep telling ourselves.
That's what you gotta do.
I know.